Dandadan, an anime that exceeded all expectation. A rom-com slash shonen hybrid. This anime is an amalgamation of incredible colors, art, fight scenes, and surprisingly storytelling. With an amazing soundtrack, with a story that made my heart wrench, like absolutely gut tears. It's insane. It's insane because this is all coming from an anime of a man who lost his balls. What? Like what is what? Can I even say that on YouTube? Hello, been a while. It's me, Ram, and this is my secretary, Lamb. Say hi, Lamb. Yep. Okay, Lamb. Thank you. Awesome. What a great way to open up this video. Okay, I'll put this out here in the beginning of the video because I'm going to butcher all of these names, like completely. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the creator itself, the creator of the manga, Yukinobu Tatsu. I think that's how you pronounce it. The creator of Dandadan. Not much of his childhood has been revealed, so I can't go much in depth about that, but Tatsu made his debut as a manga artist with Seiji no Rokugo, published by Kodansha in 2010. Kugo is about an incel. Well, I guess the better word for it would be a NEET. So basically, this high school shut-in is gifted this AI weapon by his big brother, and they fuse together like an Iron Man suit. It's a cool concept, like in this scene where he absolutely decimates Dion. This is his first work, and you can see how good his art is. Like, it's beautiful, it's a cool story, cool design, but there's one glaring problem. There's only one chapter, because it immediately got canceled. So that sucks. He later made Fireball in 2013, and I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't find anything online about this anywhere, so I'm gonna just read off what the wiki says. So, fastball pitcher wants to be the best and meets a genius batter. So it's the best pitcher versus a genius batter. I'm sorry if it's much more than that. I just couldn't really find any info on it. And another project he worked on before Dandadan was Fire Punch. Yes, that Fire Punch. For Tatsu Fujimoto himself, the man, the myth, the legend, which makes so much sense. I mean, Dandadan just feels like it would be a baby birthed by an unhinged artist who worked closely with another unhinged artist. Them being buddies is quite possibly the cutest thing ever.
Speaking of Fujimoto was actually a part of a big turning point in his life. You see, because
an end of the year drinking party in 2019 at a gathering with Fujimoto and Shohei Lin, his editor. I'm gonna just call him Lin. I'm gonna butcher everything. I am so sorry. He states, before I came up with the name Dandadan, there was a time when I could no longer draw manga. I came up with new ideas every time we had a serialization meeting between the magazine and SQ, but none of them were approved. He also proposed a story about a Yangshi. I am butchering everything, which is a Chinese hopping vampire, which was also rejected. It's then that Lin told Tatsu, why don't you draw freely without thinking about anything? Tatsu states that after hearing that, I drew Dandadan. He thought of it as a kind of rehabilitation. He just drew it with momentum, no image boards or plots. He drew Dandadan impulsively and freely, something to relieve stress and have fun with. And yet, this was the one that was chosen to be serialized. I love stories like this. Seeing someone not give up on their passion and succeeding in the end is what makes me keep making these videos. Okay, Lamb, thanks. Can always count on you to believe in me. Wow, means a lot, Lamb. Okay, moving on. What the fuck? What the fuck, Lamb? Another story about the creator's early life. In an interview with RamTheLamb, he states that I myself was poor at one time. This is why the characters in Dandadan eat a meal after every battle. These meal scenes aren't here just for comedic value. Tatsu puts these scenes because he believes a person's hard work should be rewarded, saying it's pointless if you work hard and get nothing. Saying when he was an assistant artist His teacher gave him 1,000 yen and said, go get a midnight snack. I was incredibly grateful for that 1,000 yen. This is the most wholesome thing I've ever read. Bro loves his character so much he makes sure they don't live hungry like he did. So yeah, this is crazy. So the next time you think this is filler, I hope you think of this. Again, like, this isn't a time waster. It's their reward for killing demons. Their hard work, which is killing demons and I guess aliens. Yeah, it's a weird sentence to say. Anyways, the title Dandadan itself is genius. It comes from 3 Japanese words. Kaidan means ghost story. Kidan, which means romantic or very colorful story. And then Taikadan, meaning one's hands-on experience. And Dan by itself meaning story. This name is literally so perfect since the anime is a combination of all of those things. A romantic ghost story, hands-on experience. That's quite literally what it is. It's quite literally what it is. I say literally like way too much. I gotta expand on my vocabulary. I'm a fucking grab you. Okay, so, story. The reason why I'm even making this video. Okay, he lost his balls. That's it.
Yes! I know, I saw it! You should have won a cup!
It's good, though. It's good. I swear it's good. Don't leave. Let me explain. Let me explain myself, okay? He lost his balls, all right? All right, stay with me here. He's a shy, petite, statured, nerdy guy, okay? Sounds... Okay, no, it sounds weird. And then there's a grandma that wants to that wants them, and offered him to suck on. Okay, it sounds bad. All right, this sounds it keeps getting worse. Okay, also he's in high school. No. Okay, maybe we should probably start from the beginning. From the beginning. So, Momo Ayase, a high school girl who believes in ghosts, but not aliens. While her fellow high schooler, Ken Takakura, or Okarun, believes in aliens, but not ghosts. So, to solve the differences, Momo gives Okarun a place to explore that is high in paranormal activity. And, you know, vice versa, Okarun gives Momo a place to explore with high alien activity. What could go wrong? Nothing happens. And they both go home and go to school. And it's really awkward, and nothing happens. Nothing happens at all, and they never speak to each other ever again. Yeah, just kidding. They both get sexually assaulted. Essayed. Okay, I think if I say the other thing, I think YouTube is gonna... yeah. He loses his balls, and she literally gets... stripped. Not gonna say the other word because YouTube is literally gonna shoot me off the face of the earth. But yeah, like I said before, this anime is a rom-com shonen sci-fi horror anime. Like, this anime is truly one of a kind. Like, what? You want action? Here you go. You want romance? There you go. Oh, you like horror? We got that too. And also sci-fi, aliens. It's like, holy shit, it has everything. You can't get bored. Like, the moment it slows down, it kicks back to Mach 5. Not even joking. Look at this. It's insane. What? Oh my god. It has action. It is an action anime, so that's to be expected, but it's not the same action I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a fighting scene, like punching and kicking and running, beating an enemy, or losing and retreating, you know, the normal stuff. But it wasn't just that. You see, Dandadan's action is all of the aspects of action, but more. It wasn't just a fight. It was angles, it was colors, it was music, and best of all, it was storytelling. Dandadan's action is a definition of, if it ain't broken, don't fix, but also that, we're gonna like add more and upgrade it. Okay, I'm gushing out too much, but it's true. Moving on to romance, it's cute. Like, I can't lie. I love these characters and their relationship. It's very cute, and it reminded me of bro, he's literally me, bro. This is how I feel. This is how I feel when I had to wake up at fucking 0:30 and run like 6 miles. It's okay, because I had her. Keyword, I had. Man. And that totally doesn't hold any bias in this review. This anime is so real. I thought it would help me get over her. But honestly, I don't think this is the anime I should be watching right now, man. I'm actually gonna fucking
We're hitting the gym so hard tonight.
Yeah, this year was, this year sucked. Oh my god. What is it, Lamb? Oh, wow. Thanks. Wow. That, that means a lot coming from you, Lamb? Yep, there it is. Okay. Anyways, speaking of rom-coms, this anime's romance is really good. It's probably because the creator read around 100 rom-coms and it shows. Yeah, that's a true statement. Tatsu read over 100 rom-coms in preparation to making this. Yeah, dedication. Holy Now, okay, so, okay. Yes, he did read 100 because his editor told him to, because his first idea was literally, incredibly bad and horrible, but still, that's dedication, okay? Like, okay, he still did it, right? Like, it's still very impressive, and it shows. Like, I mean, yeah, it has all the rom-com nonsense, like, oh, the other girl and the other guy and silly antics, but it flows, like, it's cute, and most importantly, it's not annoying, like, it feels nice. They did it good. They did it in a way that it was actually nice to watch and not like, wow, this is but where's the action, It didn't leave me with missing any other aspect of the anime when it showed it, which is good because that means it adds to it. It doesn't take away, and it also doesn't annoy the viewer. It just feels nice. And honestly, he's me. He's literally me.
This is so nice. This is so nice. He's like, I'm the problem, like, I can't be with her. And I'm like, oh, he's literally me. He's actually me. Okay, all right.
I love you so much, Lamb. See, this is a clear contrast to Dandadan's romantic relationship. This is a friendship relationship. God, I love living with you. Wow, living with you it's so much fun. It's so awesome. It's so cool. Moving on to our next topic, horror. This anime is all about that. Oh, and sci-fi. I'm just gonna combine these two because, like, they kind of go hand in hand because both of them display the action parts. So the horror aspects being inspired by the works of Junji Ito and the occult themes like urban legends and myths and monsters. But apparently one of the biggest influences of Dandadan was Ultraman, which I guess that's where he'd get like the sci-fi aspect from. But then in another interview, he said that the true inspiration was The Ring versus The Grudge. The movie. Yeah, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, honestly, I thought they were the same character. So, like, The Ring has Sadako, the one killed and thrown in a well. Then their ghost haunts a tape that kills you if you don't show it to someone within 7 days. And The Grudge is Kayako, a ghost girl made from a curse that is passed on to people in Tokyo through violent deaths. She was killed by her husband because he thought she was having an affair after he read her diary. So that's the difference, if you're wondering. Why did I even explain that? Because I didn't know the difference. So probably there's other people that didn't know, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is these girls beat the shit out of each other. And that directly inspired Dandadan. Tatsu had this to say about the movie. When I was no longer able to draw, I looked back at my notebook and I found that I had written the movie Sadako vs. Kayako. It's interesting. Horror wasn't my forte, but I really enjoyed it because it was so silly in a good way. I remember that and thought I might be able to use it in my manga. I could seriously see that. It's two spiritual sides fighting and with comedy added to it. Another inspiration for the story is Berserk out of all things. Berserk is his favorite manga, which he considers should be given a Nobel Prize. Tatsu, that's a statement. Holy shit, he said that. Awesome. Saying that Berserk inspired a realism, making the anime more unique by taking viewers out of their comfort zone, by easily going from tender moments to hilarious situations that quickly transition into terror, as seen in his own manga. And it's all thanks to these shocking combination of inspirations. So in conclusion, Junji Ito, Ultraman, The Ring vs. The Grudge, Berserk, and 100 rom-coms, and themes of the occult and sci-fi, oh my god, and horror is what inspired Dandadan. Yeah, the crazy thing is that I see all of that though. Like there's not one of those things left out. The inspirations aren't crazy. It's seeing them being combined and seeing them work. That's what's crazy. Having all these inspirations, it's fine. But having them work in one coherent storyline that isn't like a jumbled mess is, at this point, I'm very impressed. It's like a huge melting pot of ideas. That's crazy. You know, you still talking is crazy. Your compressed body is crazy. Okay, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Okay, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I love short stacks. I love them. Short stacks are my favorite. That's why I drew you like that. That's not a real bat, right? Like, it's like plastic. It's a plastic bat, right? It's a plastic bat. Okay, so Dandadan's characters are great, and I think the best way to start off with this is Momo Ayase. She's part of the duo that makes up the two main characters. They're both main characters, can't separate them. They're like a packaged bundle. Also, Momo was supposed to be the main character, and Ken or Orca-run was only added in to get serialized because it wouldn't have been greenlit with a girl main character. Yeah, fun fact.
Great job.
But also, what the it's like 2025. I'm not even saying get more progressive. It's literally like I don't think anyone gives a anymore. But I digress. Momo Ayase. She's well written. You know, she's not like cutesy or over the top anime girl. She's normal. I don't know how to describe this, but she's normal like an actual person that has a personality that doesn't rely on being female, and that's it. But I will address the elephant in the room because it's a huge elephant in the room. And Momo, please, and I mean please, keep your fucking clothes on. Why does this happen? Like what? Like good story, good characters, good music, but the 16-year-old diamond miner in Minecraft gets in her undergarments and gets on top of another 15-year. I don't understand. Like just make them in college, all 18, or like why is that hard? Is that so hard? Like tell me why is it so hard? Or like way to ruin what you made. Okay, moving on before I go on a whole tangent that's for later. So Orca-run, the second main character, he's a shy nerd that got his boss stolen from a demon. You know, the average high school experience. Obviously he's into Momo and rom-com antics ensue, and it's good. You know, people will say this was overdone or cliche, but you know what? I love this shit. I love the cheesy rom-coms, and it does it good. Run as a character is good, especially his design. Like, honestly, besides the way Psycho looking the way she does, Orca-run's transformation is the reason why I started watching this anime. It's just very eye-catching, you know? I love it. It reminds me of Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul or Toga's teeth scarf thing. Like, it's a good design. Psycho Ayase. Now, this is peak. They have a MILF. Oh, okay, well, it's not really a MILF. It's a GILF. A GILF, like holy shit, I never thought I'd unironically say that. But yeah, she's great. Design is great. I love this design. This design is great. Best character ever. Love her. I think she's great, and she's very deep, and she would be best girl if the nurse didn't exist, because nurse is obviously best girl. I don't give a look at her design. Like, this is great. This is the reason I wake up every morning of my goddamn life.
I want to jerk off! Fuck! I want to jerk off! Look at this!
Okay, so Jiji. Yeah, I don't really like this character, but we need him. So I also love this character. What I mean by this is I think he is an annoying character. I mean, look at the way he's written.
Hear that? She called me annoying. You cutie pie.
Like, no one actually talks like that. I'm not saying the writing is bad. Get better at writing, Tatsu. That is not what I'm saying. Obviously, he's over the top and silly on purpose. And it being that silly actually adds to it. It adds to Dandadan's silly goofiness nature, and it makes him funny for it. Also, like I said, we need him. He makes Orca-run try and talk to his love interest. Contrary to what I said like 2 seconds ago, this makes good writing, because without him, Actual over here is gonna be shy and quiet and make the show boring. Like, yeah, it was good when they were shy and didn't know each other's feelings because they didn't know how they felt, but you know, do that for too long and it's like, okay bro, like do something, like, you know, like what the fuck. So yeah, Jiji is a good character and is surprisingly written good, adding to the goofiness and silliness of Dandadan itself, besides the These Nuts joke. Yeah, that happened.
He thought it was like that one meme.
These nuts.
So yeah, in the English dub, Jiji's voice actor Alex Lee changed the script due to the original joke not translating well into English. So he was like, I'm gonna use this dead meme. Like, look, man, I'm not here to say, oh, I hate this. You just dated this anime with a Vine from like 2016. Because this doesn't take away from everything this anime does good. But goddamn, I cringed so bad. But hey, I mean, who am I to say what's cringe? My co-host is a furry, and I still laugh at 21, ironically.
Can
we please just can we?
Pretty sure y'all saw this coming, but Ira. At first, her existence was solely to create rom-com antics, but now she's a testament to a good storytelling. This is the part that really made me stay. Like, yeah, the story beforehand was good and all, but the whole Acrobatic Silky arc, this right here is what hooked me. This broke me. I recorded my reaction and I can't even include it because I didn't say a single goddamn word. And I was that immersed with this amazing story that it was telling. Now, this story itself isn't what makes it impactful. It's the execution itself. Not one word was spoken in this scene. Complete silence with nothing but piano music and a panting, screaming, and breathing and crying of a beaten mother running and pleading for her child. This hurt to watch. Like, I honestly was silent the entire episode. Like, and this is what makes Dandadan good. This is a silly, goofy, action-packed rom-com, but yet Tatsu slowed down and presented this. Like, that's why Tatsu is a good writer, because yeah, he mixed like 5 genres and made it coherent and flow, but he also went deep. It hit like a semi. The design of this yokai itself also blindsides you because it's inherently Dandadan. It's silly, it's goofy looking, and she does ballet. So it makes the viewer think like, oh, this is just another Dandadan design. It's just another goofy, silly design. But no. In reality, she looks like that because that's the last thing she saw and did of her daughter before almost being beaten to death while seeing her daughter get abducted. Like, holy shit, Tatsu. That's some good fucking shit, Tatsu. But yeah, and I cried. You know what? I'm gonna admit it. I cried on this scene. I went to go rewatch this scene so I could write this script, and I cried. I did. Like, this was I'm a little baby. Call me a baby, but this was the saddest ever. But yeah, so this impacted me, the viewer, but it also impacted the voice actor itself. Fun fact, the Japanese voice actor of Acrobatic Silky, Kikuko Inoue, channeled her own memory with her young daughter from 20 years ago. She left her young daughter in a pool. After realizing that she's been there for a long time, she went running towards the pool, worried that she might drown. And her seeing this scene, she channeled the way she felt that night into this performance, which is why it's so good. Her breathing, her panting, her screaming, it's insane. It's so good. It was so good that Hideo Kojima actually came on to say, this is your best performance. So look, man, if Hideo Kojima says this like sounds good and is realistic, then at that point, this scene is literal nonfiction. Okay, so I told you why and all the things that made me like this anime. I showed you how good the animation was, the music, the humor, the colors, the story, everything I love about this anime. But now, okay, here's the problem. So like the year is 2025, meaning, you know, Minecraft miners in certain situations should be, you know, seen as bad already, but apparently it's still the norm when it comes to anime. So yeah, no matter what your stance is on these types of things in animation, it's just weird. Okay, like, why be in high school? I don't understand how you can make one of the best stories and best executions of a manga or an anime could have, and then you it up so bad. Like why? Like, why, Tatsu? Why? I really want to like you, and so far I do, but then you look at this and it's just like, are you serious? Like, what the fuck are you doing? And maybe back then people would have saw through it, or maybe just not even think about it. But now, I mean, especially now, everyone sees it. Like, even fans made TikTok saying episode 9 is gonna get the anime canceled.
Yo, Dandadan is never beating these allegations.
Or lose its fan base. Like, yeah, that didn't happen, but it shows that even the fan base itself sees that it's weird. Like, this isn't an attack on you, the viewer, or the fans of the anime, because I am one too. Like, that's the reason why I even showed you all the things I liked and found it amazing and give you the background on more of it, because I think it's good. It's a good anime, and I wanted you to see that this isn't coming from a negative point of view. Like, this is coming from someone who enjoys this anime and wants to see it succeed. It just has this, and it's just weird. Like, if it happened one time, I would have said something, then moved on. If it happened 2 times, I definitely would have said something, and then I would have expressed, this is weird, but then moved on. But 3 fucking times, this motherfucker a triple whammy. Like, that is insane. At this point, it's not a silly, quirky oops thing. It's like, nah, dude, you want me to see this. Like, you want me to see this. You're shoving it in my face. You did it 3 times, and that's fucking weird, man. Like, that is weird. Tatsu, I love you, and I think you have a lot of, like, potential, especially because season 2 has been announced, and I want to see it. I'm not gonna just not see it. Like, I need to see it, but this is weird. Okay, so we made it. It took a very long while, but we made it. And I'm sorry, I know y'all are gonna hate me for this, but the rating is a 10 out of 10. Perfect score. But minus 1 point every time a Minecrafter gets naked. Crazy how I can even say that, right? Crazy? But whatever. It's a 7 out of 10. Scratch that, 6 out of 10. Because there was 2 Minecrafters in that one scene. So, bro, it's that easy. Honestly, just, I don't know, make them, you know, them maybe the age you are. I don't know. Just do something with it. It's that easy. Whatever, you chose not to. Whatever. It's not like my rating even matters. I'm not IGN. I am far from it. I got like 2 subs. You know, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. Anyways, so, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and remember, grow your horns. See, I didn't forget it this time, Lamb. I think my catchphrase will catch on now. Nah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. I'm gonna get a fucking restraining order if you hit me with that bat again. I'm not even joking, dude. What the actual like, I think you gave me a concussion.